may we remind you that for the convenience of those patrons who prefer not to smoke, seating areas on the right-hand side of this auditorium have been designated as no smoking areas. Your cooperation is appreciated.
Water vapor condenses at high levels, at a temperature below freezing, a cloud of ice particles is formed. If these frozen droplets are small, they fall slowly and gradually assume a feathery structure. If the temperature remains freezing, they reach the Earth as snow. Well, that's the scientific explanation of the white blanket which covers the Winter Wonderlands, the ski resorts of Europe. One such place is Chamonix, capital of the French mountaineering and high-altitude skiing country. Mont Blanc, the highest mountain in Europe, overshadows the town. Gateway from France into Italy and high in the Haute-Savoie district of France, 3,445 feet above sea level, Chamonix is the classic home of French winter sport. It claims to be the most venerable of all alpine stations. Great glaciers grind their way down to the valleys, and in wintertime, the deep white snow covers the landscape as far as the eye can see. It silences every sound. A village just out Chamonix, looks like a picture postcard come to life. Everywhere are tots on skis and tots off skis. Mountain villages have an indefinable charm of their own. Taking on one aspect in summer and another in winter, sometimes it's difficult to believe it is the same place, so different does it look. It could almost be the North Pole. And scenes like this almost convince you that it is. Skis are long, narrow boards which are fitted to boots, which are, of course, worn on your feet. These boards or skis enable you to walk or slide over snow-covered ground. Skis have been discovered in Scandinavian drawings dating back to the Stone Age. But it was only towards the end of the 19th century that the use of skis became popular. one way down from the top, but there are many ways up, and it's skier's choice. The cable lifts are masterpieces of mechanical magic. From this summit, the downward run covers a distance of some 4,500 feet. To be borne silently skyward in a metal cable car is an experience without compare. Skimming above the pine trees, down below, everything looks like a cardboard model. The air is intoxicating as you're lifted almost out of this world. At Aiguille du Midi, the lift rises to 12,500 feet in 11 minutes. It's a breathtaking ride, and an even more breathtaking sight. And as you stand on one of the roofs of the world, it's hard to realize that skiing here goes on well into springtime. You are slightly overawed by nature's fantastic hand. Before we leave the district of Chamonix, let us pay tribute to the names of Saussure and Balma, two of the most intrepid mountaineers who ever lived. It was they who conquered the 15,767 feet high mountain of Mont Blanc. The families from which these men enlisted their mountain guides still carry on the great tradition and examples which were set them. Outstanding as one of the major engineering feats of the 20th century is a 7-mile tunnel under the Mont Blanc mountain. Linking France with Italy, it was blasted out of the solid rock by Italian and French engineers, who commenced work on the tunnel in 1959. Starting simultaneously from each end, the Italians reached their rendezvous point under the mountain 3 years after they began. That was on August the 3rd, 1962. 8 days later, on the 11th of August, they met their French colleagues, thousands of feet under the summit. Millions of tons of earth and rock had to be moved, air conditioning and miles of electric cables had to be installed. 5 different construction companies created one of the masterpieces of this or any other age. Linked to a central control point and catering for somewhere in the region of 450,000 vehicles a year, the smooth, fast motor route is an absolute joy and thrill to negotiate. And on the 16th of July 1965, President de Gaulle of France and President Saragat of Italy opened the longest road tunnel under one of the highest mountain ranges in the world. The last link with the Chamonix complex of resorts is Megève. 3,652 feet above sea level, Megève is a delightful and lovely village, situated in the middle of pine forests. They call Megève the Deauville of the snowfields. The brilliantly sunny winter days and the bewitching gaiety of the nightlife make it a playground of perfection. Getting around presents no problem. There are those who can't resist a ride in a horse-drawn taxi. In any case, who would say nay? One of the jewels in the crown of Megève is Mont d'Arbois. This playground paradise for skiers has just about everything. With no less than 6 ways of getting to the top of the mountain, after which there are miles of different downhill descents, there's no wonder that professionals and beginners alike make for Mont d'Arbois. As in everything, beginners go to school, and like all schools, the students are divided into classes, examined and passed into different grades. This applies to adults and to children. When it comes to skiing, believe me, teacher knows best. The groups move off to start their lessons. The tutors are proficient professors. They know every bump in the ground, every tree, every pitfall. To these boots, your skis are attached. They're your best friends. So much is going to depend on them when you get onto the slippery slopes of the mountainsides. Instruction is given by teachers who move about on their narrow wooden boards as if they were born on them. It seems to be so natural that one wonders if they ever had to be taught how it should be done. And so the lesson starts. It's going to be fun, she hopes. If by some mischance you fix them wrongly, it won't be long before you find out, and it will be a hard experience. Well, we can't all be pushed into it so easily. One of the first things to learn is how to move at all. And one of the ways is to walk sideways. It always looks easy when others are doing it. It's in the nature of things that if you stand on an incline, you will slide down it. But whether you will still be upright at the bottom or not is quite another question. You can't always go in the same direction, even if the world is round. You must learn how to turn, and until you know how, turning is tricky. At least children have one big advantage over adults. If they fall, they don't have too far to go. One good turn deserves another. You previously saw a stem turn. This is a kick turn. It's not easy, and if your skis cross, you can really do yourself a mischief. Some of them seem to start before they know how to talk. And I suppose this is the stuff of which future Olympic champions are made. It's certainly fun when you know how it's done. We leave Megève nestling in its mantle of snow, and we move on to greater heights, where only those who can really do their stuff care to venture. High, wide and handsome is Val d'Isère. It is nearer to Geneva than Paris. Noted for its constant abundance of snow from late autumn until late spring, it gets its name from the valley at the head of which it is situated. Val d'Isère is 6,100 feet above sea level. The young, the not so young, the adept and the not so adept, and those who enjoy strenuous sorties on the slopes, come here in their thousands, for this is the domain of the champions. Balling the jack on ice is another way of getting those loose muscles working. The game is almost the same as that played by Sir Francis Drake on Plymouth Hoe. He bowled on a green. Here, they bowl on a rink. The bowls are called stones. The game is called curling. A true eye, a strong arm, and good balance will help you to success. The stones are heavy, the ice is slippery, and you must practice almost every day if you wish to succeed the curling way. Yes, you have to be taught, and though a little less energetic than hurtling down the slopes, curling still demands concentration and a relaxed, take-it-easy attitude. There are many who like to learn up here, amongst the giants of the ski runs. Instruction is always on tap. Some prefer private tuition. Others like the team spirit of the ski school. In a group, one can watch everybody else's mistakes, correct one's own, and not feel so embarrassed about it. After all, there's always someone worse than you. Children, lacking the tensions and inhibitions of the grown-ups, adapt themselves very quickly. They throw themselves into their lessons with zest and excitement. Joyful faces and sparkling eyes show the magic of the sun and snow in this winter wonderland high up in the magnificent mountain ranges of the Savoy Alps. Competitions are impressive to watch and thrilling to take part in. The speed and control needed is, to the onlooker, sometimes bewildering. Here, there is always room at the top, and the ways to get there are many and varied. This is one of them. And here's another. Transport is no problem, and it's always single-line traffic. But until you've experienced the anticipation of arriving at the summit, your true skier will tell you that you haven't really lived. Once up there, on the roof of the world, you're on your own. There's only one way you can go now, and that's down. The ultraviolet rays from the sun reflected in the snow give the sort of suntan one always associates with photographs on posters. You must be able to walk on the flat and to turn while stationary. You must learn to walk uphill, to balance when running straight down or diagonally across a mountain, to be able to turn whilst going at speed downhill, and of course, you must be able to stop whenever and wherever you want to. And really, that's all there is to it. But the whole secret is in being able to turn. It's only by turning, speed can be controlled and regulated. Everyone falls down, but when you know how to get up again without exhausting yourself, it really doesn't matter how many times you hit the snow. Usually it's soft anyway. Snow, sun, sky, and ski in the wonderful world of winter.
When dinosaurs ruled the earth. This is the time, the very beginning, before man was master, when the moon wrenched a place for itself in the heavens. This is the time when men lived in fear, and the color of a woman's hair decided who should be sacrificed. Starring Victoria Vetri. Who could even train man's deadliest enemy.
Necro!
This is the time of unimaginable dangers. Danger from above, danger from below, danger from every living thing in this primitive world.
Listen, just tell me the name.
What name? What are you talking about?
Is it blackmail?
Get out of here!
Listen,
You're
to me,
mad!
listen. I have a wife and 2 kids, and I want to know what's behind all this.
First of all, there is the possibility, however unlikely, that there is an actual double dogging your footsteps.
Could there be another explanation?
There could.
Is all this true? All these times I've been coming here.
You don't remember?
None of it. It's not possible.
If you want other women, you can have them.
Eve, I don't want other women.
Well, you certainly don't want me.
How many times do I have to tell you I've never seen her?
Who is it?
Your name may be Pelham, but I am Harold Pelham of Freeman, Pelham and Dawson.
I'm Pelham. I am!
Then we're left with only one alternative. Pell's guilty.
You're funny. You're never the same man twice.
Oh, no, Mr. Pelham, you're always the same.
You and I have been friends and colleagues for more years than I care to remember. But I don't recognize the man sitting there.
Are you suggesting that Pell's been playing a double game?
Then you think I'm mad?
No, you could be suffering from this sort of psychosis.
Oh, God, you frightened me.
Go play your sick jokes on someone else!
Drowning.
Who is he? Where is he? I want to see him!
Casper, on your feet. You were asleep. Were you, Casper?
I don't know, sir.
I know. You were. You were asleep. Why were you asleep? You irreverent scoundrel.
Don't know, sir.
They seem to pick on you, don't they, Casper? Why is it?
Don't know, sir.
Is it because you're a bad one?
Maybe I am sometimes, but I'm not that bad, sir.
This is Billy Casper. Billy Casper cheats, steals, lies, fights. Because he has to. You see, if you're not like the others, if you simply don't belong, then you have to manage alone. Alone. Unless you have a friend, like Kess.
Come on, Kess. Come on, then.
A very special friend, who doesn't mind that you're different.
That prefect's looking all over the school for you.
Well, I went out then, sir, for a breath of fresh air.
And where are you going now?
Employment office, sir.
For your interview? Well, get off then, lad. And God help your future employer.
What makes Billy Casper the way he is? What's wrong with the boy? Perhaps it's a secret shared only with Kess.
Casper! Casper! Yeah.
Always somebody, isn't there, eh? Somebody who wants to be awkward. Just like you, Casper.
Casper, you make me sick. Every lesson it's the same old story. You've begged and borrowed and skived and scrounged.
You might think it's funny. You might think he gets what's coming to him. You might be wrong.
Miles off the coast of England, a lonely clipper ship fights a losing battle against an angry sea. Only a few will escape the deadly grasp of the sea. Just 4 men, a woman, and a child will survive to begin an incredible journey to a fabulous underwater world. The world of Captain Nemo and the Underwater City.
You're in a city 10,000 fathoms beneath the sea.
It's quite beautiful.
I'm glad you feel that way, because you'll be staying here for the rest of your natural lives.
I give you fair warning, Captain Nemo. If there is a way of leaving Templemere, I'll take it, no matter what it involves.
Captain Nemo, I want to in the control room. I can't stand it! I've got to get out of here! You can't keep me here against my will!
Quiet! What's he done?
Trying to escape.
If anyone imperiled the lives of my people, I wouldn't hesitate to have them killed.
Robert Ryan, Chuck Connors, and Luciana Paluzzi in a world of wonder, 10,000 fathoms below the surface of the earth.
Full power astern!
Inspired by Jules Verne's classic character, Captain Nemo and the Underwater City.
Sale at this theatre now, only £9.
New Stars by Lions Made. Here's Bumper Vanilla Cup, Super Choc Ice, Neapolitan Dairy Cup, Peach Sundae, even peachier, Top and Choc Sundae, extra nutty, and fruit-filled Tutti Frutti. Get yours now.
Cornish dairy ice cream, made with egg and fresh butter. Strawberry Cornish dairy ice cream. Fresh strawberries, crushed and taken to the heart of Lions Made Cornish Sundae. On sale now.
Fruitiful kia ora. Orange, lemon, lime, kia ora. On sale now.
We are pleased to announce our intermission. Tasting. Cool. In the foyer, refreshing cola. Tasty hot dogs, the modern cinema snack.
We have everything for the smart, well-dressed man or boy. For really comprehensive quality men's and boys' clothing, have a look at our large selection.
For every occasion, or that special occasion, we offer catering that is second to none. Why not make this your rendezvous?
On all occasions, take a taxi. It's quicker, easier. By taxi. Phone this number.
The lady loves milk tray.
No, not sold out of Babysham. I'm sorry, sir, no more Babysham. I'd like to help you, Squire, but we're right out. Sorry. They never learn. It's like this every year. Suddenly they discover you can't have a party without Babysham. So buy your Babysham early, I say. But they never listen. Why should I worry? We get invited to the loveliest parties round about Christmas.
Babysham goes to all the best Christmas parties.
Put a little spice in your life. Old Spice, original lime and burley.
Timeless playground in the tropics, where travelers from all over the globe enjoy the unspoilt calm of the essential Bali, or the sophisticated world of the West. Where the international traveler is met with a welcome drink, exotic music, and Peter Stuyvesant. Bali, where narrow roads take you back through time to ancient villages with ancient crafts, the delicate art of wood carving. In Bali, each wooden figure is carved with great care and infinite patience. Time stands still at dusk over the Temple of Tanalot, this peaceful island, now on the international jet routes of the world, and part of the world of Peter Stuyvesant. Peter Stuyvesant, Rich, choice tobaccos, miracle filter. Light up a Stuyvesant. You'll be so glad you did.
You are 300 feet below the surface of the North Atlantic. On board the American nuclear submarine, Tigerfish 3. Your destination, a secret outpost at the top of the world. Ice Station Zebra.
Take her up.
Your orders, get there before the Russians. On board, one of these men is a saboteur who is determined to stop you.
Oh, I've already vouched for Mr. Vaslov. As for me, you can safely eliminate me.
Why?
Oh, you must.
Why?
By a logical absurdity. Haven't you forgotten, Captain? I'm in charge of this operation. Those orders come to you from your chief of naval operations and direct to him from your president. So before we go any further, I suggest that you get me there, put another torpedo up the spout, blow a hole in the ice, and get me there!
I can't hold this much longer.
You've got to!
And then you arrive at Ice Station Zebra.
Captain, radar has reported unidentified aircraft. Estimated time of arrival, 17 minutes.
A race against time at the top of the world.
Estimated time of arrival, 9 minutes.
Rock Hudson, Ernest Borgnine, Patrick McGowan, and Jim Brown.
Time of arrival, 2 minutes.
Fighting two enemies, the one they can see and the one that they can't. Ice Station Zebra.